Hello, everybody, and welcome. Thanks for joining me. Today, of course, we're taking a moment to talk about Jamie Foxx and the condition of his health. And this is a tough one because we have to realize that Jamie Foxx is not doing well. He is in a very serious situation without a doubt. You have to consider that none of his celebrity friends have actually spoken directly to Jamie. So you know something serious is going on where none of his close associates are around him. And it's been suspected that maybe this mysterious medical emergency was due to a stroke. But according to the Johns Hopkins Medical Institute, the typical length of a hospital stay for a stroke is something between 5 to 7 days. Even in as little as 3 days, you can be released from the hospital for a stroke. It's a terrible experience, but it happens very often that people have strokes. And patients are normally always going home in less than a week. And you also do not need to be 100% stable to be released, according to the Johns Hopkins Institute. They have this information on their website. They also say that rehabilitation and therapy should be taking place as soon as possible. And this is typically 24 hours after a stroke. They say that it's vital. So the rehabilitation and the therapy are underway really just hours after a stroke. So we can't rule out a stroke because strokes are different from individual to individual, but most people are released to their families. Even though rehabilitation can be an ongoing thing, there can be long-term rehabilitation, no doubt. But when you have a family available to care for you, which Jamie does have, and extended friends, and also the means to acquire any kind of outpatient therapy that money can buy, Jamie can get himself the most excellent care. And I'm sure he's having the most excellent care right now. I'm trusting that. So if this medical emergency has occurred, it's already a month now. We have to know that this is not routine at all, what Jamie is going through. He should already be home. I mean, you know, it's serious. With all of this being true, the fact that Jamie has spent a month in the hospital without any estimate about a release date, we have to take this very seriously. We need prayer warriors. We need everyone sending Jamie and his family positive vibes, love, and well wishes. Please include him in your prayers. Now, sources close to the Foxx family spoke to People magazine this week, saying that Jamie Foxx is not in a life-threatening situation and that doctors say he is totally stable. But they're also saying that doctors want to run more tests to make sure that he's 100% stable. Okay, it's great to know that Jamie is alive, but this is kind of confusing news to me. And I am hoping that I'm trusting that he's getting the best care available. Why wouldn't he be? And I also hope that he's getting the best rest of his life and regaining his strength. But all this secrecy around his illness, this medical condition, it says a lot. And it really says clearly that Jamie is having a serious battle. I don't want to use words stronger than that. We all want Jamie to win. I hope we all do. That message that Jamie's Instagram account posted to the fans, it hasn't really eased people's fears very much that everything's okay. And that's probably because this is not at all what we're used to when celebs reach out to the fans from the hospital to say that everything's okay. Normally they, do a short video and say, hey guys, with tubes and all, even in their hospital dressing. Fans get a short video or a picture, nothing up close, because that is of course you're not at your best when you're in the hospital. No, but in the case of Jamie, we can only imagine that his health situation is still critical since no one has come forward with any proof of life. No proof of life, at least proof that he's stable and out of the ICU. None of that's available. In this internet age, this is what we're used to seeing. If you want to reassure the fans, But even to keep all of his close associates away, this is saying a lot. I just say, mercy. This is not an easy story to talk about. It makes me very emotional. I feel like a weight is on my chest. Mercy. But more than anything, we want Jamie to have a swift and full recovery. USA Today said that they reached out to representation for Foxx on multiple occasions since this complication was announced and has been unable to obtain any more information outside of that Instagram post, of course, that we all know about. And it is evident that a lot of conspiracy theories and even more speculation grew since that Instagram post came out. Yeah, and I do believe that if the people closest to Jamie could reassure fans, that they would, because they have nothing to gain by keeping the fans on pins and needles. I just can't imagine what they would have to gain. So I think people really don't have anything to offer. They have this whole situation with Jamie on serious lockdown. I can't even compare it to anything off the top of my head. It's really something. And that limited Instagram message with the limited information that's coming out, it just has people feeling kind of nervous. The small updates that we're getting, it just has me shaking my head. Good Morning America, for example, GMA said that Jamie's family is hoping for the best and that they have genuine hope. And this is making the fans nervous because this is not the kind of language that you're used to hearing when you're talking about someone recovering and that they're on the mend from a medical incident. And again, if this was a stroke, from what I've seen in my life, typically strokes are not life-threatening. They're nothing nice to go through. No family enjoys the experience. It's, it takes a toll on your body, but you get rehabilitation and therapy. Maybe some people do perish because of a stroke, but I would think that the survival rate must be in the 90 percentile. I'm just speculating, but I know quite a few people who have experienced strokes, and it's just not the end of the world, even when therapy is long term. Yeah, so my heart is really heavy, and I'm staying positive and definitely sending out positive vibes and prayers for the Foxx family. I fell in love with the soul of Jamie Foxx a long time ago, before he hit the big screen in a small club. And when I saw him, I knew I was looking at a genius. I think everybody knew that Jamie was a genius. I had the opportunity to have conversations with him, break bread with him, and I can honestly say that Jamie is a rare gem of a human being. He's a kind soul, and the talent is just piled all on top of this beautiful person. I mean, this is something you just don't want anyone to go through, but this story is just really close to me. I almost could not get myself together to do it, but I did. And I'm so proud of him. Jamie is a force in comedy. He's a force on the piano when he's singing. He's a force on the big screen. He's just a mega talent. And I think what he has to offer the world of entertainment, he's just scratched the surface of what he has to give. And we need him. He's a treasure. So let's support the Foxx family. Pray for Jamie's rest, relaxation, and healing. We love you, Jamie. You're important to us. You're important to the culture. I look forward to seeing Jamie's upcoming projects. But too, maybe Jamie needs to take a little time to enjoy the fruits of his labor a little bit. He deserves it. He's a hard worker. He has a lot of energy. He has a lot of creativity. And sometimes you need to just take a beat and take care of you. He's made it. He's given a lot, even though I'm saying he has so much in him. He's given a lot, and we're only human. I'll be back to update this story. I hope that we'll be getting news soon that Jamie is active and that he's returning home. I'm always highlighting moments of interest that affect the culture, topics of interest. So please do check out my other videos, and thank you so much for stopping by. Until I see you the next time, y'all keep living your life like it's golden. Peace. I made it through this. Thank God. Thank God.